Sloaters coming out with a 4-0 record in Group Crate. Scotty coming out of Group Proclamar with a 3-1 record. Sloaters with a PB of 43.46 and a median time in the tournament of 45.24. Scotty with the aforementioned PB, he just got at 49.08, a median time of 53 in the tournament. Though his race time in the last race was 50.45 with some extra safeties taken. And the runners are about to get to our favorite same old fight, the early Ridley fight, if we can call it that, since both runners will just damage themselves down. And indeed, there they go. No one wants to spend the time to take the 100 shots that would be necessary to actually kill that version of Ridley. And shout outs to the Japanese text there that they're both using, which saves, as I like to say, exactly 0 time. Honk will tell you 36 seconds, but he'd be wrong. Sloaters getting out with a low 45 and Scotty getting out with a high 44, both very nice Cirrus times. And here they're getting to the planet. Sloaters with the ever so slight lead. Scotty using a little bit of moonfall action. I know Sloaters doesn't use that yet. That'll give Scotty a little chance to take a bit of a lead here. And we get our first item, Morphball. That's an interesting question. How many seconds is Moonfall faster? Yeah, it's probably about right for 4 in the climb, but there are other places you can use it, so it really depends on how often you use it. Being that this is any percent, there are fewer places to use it. There's more good places to use it when you're doing hundo. Such as going down to the Edacoons or going down to not to Crockmar, to get the grapple beam such. No, I actually expect 2 old routes. They're both capable of doing both. I was watching Scotty before, and he was practicing old route, and Sloaters was practicing old route strats, so I fully expect we're going to get an old route matchup here. But I've been surprised by runners before, so we won't know until they hit that red tower. Both with very nice wall jump climbs. Both about to fight Bomb Chorizo. Both with full energy, which is good. That way when those eggs that Bomb Chorizo throws at you get shot, they'll get missiles. Ooh, Scotty getting energy there. That's not good. Oh, God. Having a little trouble with the drops there, Scotty. All things considered, not a terrible bomb trees, though, but getting that little bit of damage there definitely hurts.
Hello.
Hello, welcome, Punk.
I am terribly sorry, not for these two racers, but for letting the best co-commentator in the world hanging. What's up, Tracy? How's chat doing? How are you doing? How's everyone doing? All right, I'll see you just in time. All right, so I see we have Ultra vs Ultra.
I do believe so.
All right, hey, let's get this going. Alright, so yeah, for those of you who missed it, I'm sorry, I'm late. Train was a little bit slow, but my name's Ponk, and we're here for Sloaters vs Scottymorphball. I'm sure Tracy already told you all of that. Okay.
Floater's getting that all-important mothball to get the early supers and avoid this four-spawn fight. Scotty, about to do the same?
I really hope we'll see some kind of memery in that direction in the brackets. Some fun there. Yeah, don't worry, your checks will be in the mail tomorrow.
So one thing you did miss, Punk, Scotty once again got a PB right before a race.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, only 3 seconds, but still, every little bit counts, right? 49.
Yeah. I mean, especially when you're up against an opponent like Sloaters, who doesn't only have like a really good any percent time, but has been running about like every single category. Has been my RBO arch nemesis for the longest time. So I definitely know what's the deal with running against this guy. Can be quite intimidating, but I'm sure Scotty can pull up a good show. Yeah, this is not randomizing. Not tonight. Scotty with a really nice damage boost there at the bottom of Green Hills.
Yep, Sloater's going down as expected.
Yeah. Skipping the also important Sloaters refill. Not a surprise. Oh, and Sloater's going for this beautiful Scree deboost, the optimal way. Nicely done. Gonna see Sloaters with his optimal super missile count do a triple super entrance into Kraid here. Gonna see that in just a second. Nicely done, gets the jump, doesn't even need to wall jump, just perfect entrance right there. Let's see if Scotty can follow up.
Do like it when they get that strat.
And also getting it, has to do a little wall jump, but still very nice. Man, I really like Scotty's timer. Like, so nice and pixely. Alright, so Sloaters is slightly ahead, but we got the Kraid fight coming up, so we got hopefully 2 Kraid quick kills. If either of the runners misses this can be a huge game changer. If Sloaters actually misses this and Scotty gets it, Scotty will be ahead, definitely. Oh yeah, Lad split, of course. Sloaters being Sloaters getting the optimal 2 missile free super quick kill right there.
No
even getting decent drops as well. That's not terrible.
Let's see if Scotty can follow him up.
Also going for 2 missile 3 supers. Oh, not shooting 2 missiles there. So goes for a backup. Ah, missing the 2 missiles again. But goes for 4 supers, nice.
Gets him anyway, no problem.
And also K drops.
We'll see if either one of them get the E-Tank here. I think they're both going to skip it.
Yeah, it's... I'm sorry, go ahead.
It's now crunch time. We're in the brackets. Scotty skipped it in his freebie just before. As we see, the floater's already skipping it.
Yeah, it's actually pretty funny. When we talked, like I remember from a lot of the post-game commentaries that we did back in the group phase, we talked a lot about safety items like these, and a lot of the runner responses to getting this E-Tank, we see Scotty skipping it here as well, is that they get it while they're in the brackets in the group stage, but we'll skip it in the bracket stage. We actually see Sloaters here typing in chat that he wanted to get it.
He meant to get it. Well, you'll just have to pick up a different one.
Well, the Sloaters, it's still there. You can go back right now and still get it. I heard that's not super fast, but I promise it will still be there if you go back. But yeah, in fairness, there are not really, at least like, really there are no really good other alternatives coming up that don't take like ages for sidetracking. So that one is like about the shortest and most important safety you can get in this run. So, well, we'll see how that impacts his run. I know he's fine, like he has been doing PBs with 3 tanks for ages. It's just a nice run safety, so we'll see if he might opt for any extra safety strats there where he would usually want to play it faster.
And of course, one of my favorite things about doing a match with Sloater is he's not shy about saying stuff in chat.
Right, yeah. No, that's a task on itself. Being able to actually write in chat while doing these races. You have very little time in these door transitions actually typing some stuff without like a million typos. So yeah, it takes quite some focus there.
So question in chat, what is the fastest turning time thus far? So that's Zost. Let me get the time for you on that one.
I love that Tracy always has the numbers. Thank you, Tracy, for always being prepared, unlike me.
It is Zost with a 42.18, which is pretty darn good in a tournament match.
Mm.
It's only about a minute over his world record time, so pretty darn impressive.
Not the fastest average race time, though. That will go to Behemoth. As far as I think that's Behemoth.
Behemoth being the 1 seed. He has the fastest average and the fastest median as well. Now here we have the number 6 seed Sloaters versus the number 38 seed in Scotty, so...
Don't get illusioned by these numbers. They don't mean anything in any percent. That is just 1 chain damage, and this number becomes absolutely meaningless.
Oh, can we not talk about chain damage? We've seen way
No, because you've been complaining about it so much lately that I want to bring it up and prove you that commentary curse is not a thing.
I never said it was. I don't believe in that.
Oh yeah. Oh, I know you do. You won't admit it, but you certainly do. Alright, Scotty with a 2 farm. Oh my god, got like excellent ammo drops there in the second farm. Really, really nice. Just 1 trip through single chamber and double chamber behind Sloaters.
Getting that all-important wall jump to get wave beam without having to go all the way around getting grapple beam.
Yep, and for that getting power bombs. At the alpha power bombs, it's probably the biggest intended backtrack. Looking at like stuff like Nintendo Power Percent, it's ridiculous the amount of backtracking you have to do to get all the items in this north area the intended way.
Exactly.
Thankfully, we are actually able to go fast. Both of these guys know how to wall jump, that's pretty important. Glad they practiced that a little bit before this race. So it's just doing a little bit of farming on the way up Business Center, always a nice opportunity. Tied to some clean ledge grabs, gets his missile count up really nicely, full health too. really good setup coming into the next area.
Oh, and thank you to Elroof for the subscription. 12 months in a row.
The 1 month,
nice.
sorry, the 1 year resub. That is quite impressive. Thanks for sticking with us here at Speed Gaming. Alright, Sloaters, don't disappoint me. You got this. Look at Sloater's screen. Look at what he does. There you go.
Love that. Very nicely done.
That is by far my favorite wall jump in the game. That's just a thing of beauty, getting that wall jump into clearing the shot of the blocks into that absolutely perfect down grab. Let's see how Scotty handles this in just a second. Scotty also going for the same strat. Ah, slightly too close to the wall there for that jump, but getting a nice backup. Not a big time loss. Appreciate him going for that.
When you get down below 50 minutes, it's a lot of those little things that differentiate the ones that are below 45 between the ones that are above 45. All those little things start to add up.
Alright, Sloater setting up for Ocean Fly. Missile Ocean Fly. Ah, not quite getting it. The thing with Ocean Missile Fly, it's actually quite interesting. On a technical level, it's more difficult because you have less frames to actually do the spark versus shooting the missile. But on a practical level, it's often considered more easy than the Super Missile strat, just because the missile is slower and you have like a more clear visual cue for when to do the spark. So it's always interesting to see what strat people go for. Especially with Supers, of course, being technically less efficient to shoot than a missile.
And also keeping in mind they need to save 2 of those supers to get into the wrecked ship. Preferably 3, so they have nice little goop spark by Scotty there.
Yeah, that's the classic, getting slightly stuck inside those blocks as they respawn, and then just doing like a random spark. Oh, and Scotty getting the Ocean Fly. Beautiful, nicely done. Really bad health, because that's how your health looks like if you go for Ocean Fly with 2 tanks, but yeah. He can deal with Fantoon. Again, he has like low percent practice, he has old new route practice, he should be fine with this Fantoon fight.
And meanwhile, Sloater's finishing up his Fantoon fight very nicely.
Yeah, got a really clean 2-round there. Scotty also with the speedball entrance to Fantoon, and Scotty just entering as Lotus is leaving, making about a 1 Fantoon fight difference. Yeah, this is in fact a rando seed, but the runners are just blindly trusting that it's all vanilla, and so far it has paid off.
Well, somewhere that seed exists, so...
Ah, Scotty with really nice pattern anticipation there, but getting a fast eye closing there. And really getting not the greatest health drops here. Well, no health drops at all. Should be more accurate. Oh, there you go.
That's pretty normal. You want missiles, you get health. You want health, you get missiles. That's just Fantoon.
Yeah, and he really needs to watch out here because Fantoon deals 20 damage. So yeah. Scotty, being a huge fan of the Doppler strat, goes for a pure Doppler, which is really hard to do a 2-round on, but just nice to see. Saves yourself the power bombs. Sloaters with a nice Addict Spark. Good job. Health looking really, really decent as well. Scotty with another mid there. Should be able to finish this off this round. There we go. Nicely done. Let's see how Sloaters will handle bowling here. We'll probably go for a bowling spark.
be my expectation.
No, didn't get it. Had a little stutter there in the door, so we'll just go for damage boosts. Can do this in 2, which you got. Nice.
Yeah, it's harder to do in 2 when you have those high jump boots on, giving you
for sure.
less of a horizontal movement. And Sloater's saying, I don't care, I can do it anyway.
Yeah, didn't even go for the D boost, so very nice. Nice ball return strat there into the Chose's hands.
And he gets to take a little bit of a break.
Doesn't type any nice messages to me in chat though, Sloater, so you gotta up your game a little bit. I'm starving for some love here. Just get this going. Alright, let's see. Oh, Scotty really nice here, just doing a little bit of farming on the way up, utilizing the fact that these atomics almost always drop full health, big health. Let's see how this attic goes for Scotty. Gets a really nice entrance. Sets up for a spark, and perfect. Nicely done, attic. It's a little trolled by the key hunter there. It doesn't connect on enough frames to actually kill it. Which resulted in him actually taking the full key hunter hit because it was inside him while he was ending the Shine Spark animation, which always takes the full damage, which is really unfortunate because it's something you cannot really control.
But at least it was the last pirate and you didn't have to go back and kill anything before it.
Alright. See, Sloaters, that's how you do that. You say you're disgusted, Scotty says he loves me. That's the kind of stuff I want to see. Scotty with a beautiful bowling spark as well, getting all the important sparks here in the wreck shit.
Now Scotty gets to take a little bit of a break.
And look at Scotty's ammo. I mean, Sloater's ammo is really good as well, but Scotty's missile and super are just perfect. Scotty definitely has like disadvantage in terms of power bombs, but depending on how he goes down through the next few rooms, he can easily get up a little more. But even then, both are fine on ammo, which is pretty good. Oh, so it's getting the frame perfect jump there. That one's always fun to get. See if Scotty can get the Metroid ball. Jumping slightly early there. Let's see, Scotty getting no power bomb drops there. That's a little unlucky. Again, he is fine with his current count. He will need 1 for the glass tube. He will need 1 for aqueduct, and he wants 1 for Bottoon. And there's 1 really free power bomb drop on the way in West Side Red Tower, so he shouldn't have to worry about that at all. So it's not quite connecting the initial X Factor on Bottoon here. Will take a little bit of extra time for the fight. Not getting the greatest patterns either. Yeah, those are not really good patterns because you cannot confidently hit these supers. Scotty remembering the drop, really good ammo awareness, and Sloaters is done with Bottoon. That's just the perfect super amount, so won't need any, well, not perfect, but minimum super amount to not having to farm post Bottoon here at the box.
Sloater's getting his 30 tank there at Bottoon. He'll need that for the Dragon fight. It'll be interesting to see, since he's stated that he meant to get the Crate E-Tank, it'll be interesting to see if he'll pick up the Ridley E-Tank when the time comes.
Don't type anything about chain damage, because otherwise Tracy will get mad.
Stop.
Really nice full happy there. Good job on that. And Scotty getting 1 frame too early here, can still recover from that. Not quite getting the
I would point out that there have been 3 chain damages deaths since Rocket started, but only 2 of them were with me commenting. I didn't do all 3. So.
Well, there's obviously some kind of connection there. The 3rd one must have been an error. Thank you, Timon. Really nice speed keep strats there from Sloaters, just some showing off at the start. So now the important part starts. Sloaters missing the initial X Factor, the initial speed, Shine Spark, that's how that's called. That's actually, I want to say, the most important one to hit. And not getting the greatest patterns too. Wow! That's, wow, this is ridiculous.
I'm actually not sure any of those X Factors hit either.
Wow! That's insane! Come on! Oh, there you go, that's... that is insane RNG. He lost a lot of coin flips there, in a row.
Which can happen.
Yeah, that's a thing that can happen in this ring. Will he go for the spark to finish this off? That's the question. He goes, and he gets the blue suit, nice. I mean, I guess he did a really good fight out of the patterns he got, but that was just still not the perfect fight.
The opener wasn't the greatest.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that and like the RNG, but like, even got the spike suit out of blue suit first try, so that's nice. Dragon is Scotty fan. Well, we don't know that for sure yet.
Let's see what happens in Scotty's
we'll see, yeah. Scotty getting screwed on drops here. Finally gets up to 2 supers. You really need those 2 supers. Well, technically you only really need 1 for the door at Coliseum, but you really want to just a second one for the Ghidorah. Don't want to use 3 missiles on that, that's just slow. You technically could rely on a drop from the Metroids here. They don't have like a terrible drop chance for supers, but if you actually happen to rely on that, you'll probably not get one.
Yeah, we actually saw that with JD the other night, having to go back and forth and farm the single super he needed to get through that door, so. Scotty entering his Dragon fight. See if he can get a better opener here.
Nice moonwalk tag. I will give Sloaters some points of honor for at least trying Plasma Spark. Didn't get it, but I appreciate him like at least trying.
Yeah, I'd say Sloaters is what maybe a minute ahead at this point. Both are doing old route, so it's a little easier to see.
Scotty getting some decent sparks in, nicely positioned for the most part. Dragon already being very red with Scotty still having a lot of health, so the next spark should kill her, I hope. Not quite actually. But she is super close to death. Actually it needs to watch out a little bit with, yeah, there you go. So if you really want to be as far outside of Dragon's hitbox when you actually get the kill to avoid chain damage. So like killing her with this amount of health left is kind of risky because you'll be kind of right in the center. So we saw Scotty taking a little bit of chain damage there, but both getting out just fine with their free tanks.
Yeah.
So really nice.
Not getting anyone today, Dragon.
Scotty.
And a nice reverse happy there.
Yeah. Scotty also already looking really nice on supers. Way better than Sloaters at the point that he was there. With a little bit of extra super farming, Scotty will be basically optimally set up for the rest of the game. Let's see how he goes about this. I think he wanted that Mrs. Super drop, but it's alright. We've all been jumping through drops that we meant to collect. Every now and then someone even runs through Gravity Suit and wanted to collect it.
We've seen that in this tournament. So.
Oh yeah. Weren't we commentating that?
Yes, we were.
Alright, good. I'm not sure what that menu was from Scotty.
Okay, Sloater's just getting his Ice Beam. We'll see which route he decides to take down to Lower Norfair.
Looks like he's gonna go for the Frog Speed Booster route.
With
Slightly
nice
slower in theory, but I want to say easier to execute. My opinion.
Yeah, that's actually what I've heard about it as well. I've always heard that it's optimally faster to go the other route, but not necessarily easier to get that optimal.
Yeah, just that crumble shaft mockball is insanely hard to pull off. Sorry, not mockball, moonfall.
Yep.
Really not easy stuff.
Well, the Sloaters doesn't use moonfall, so it'd be really hard.
Right, yeah, right. Because Sloaters likes to go slow every once in a while. Well, yeah.
Nice chronic boost.
Going off with a high 30. Really, really good time. That's a rock solid pace. Yeah, the sloaters strat. Exactly that. Faster. Oh, yeah. See sloaters there killing these pirates before laying the power bomb. You might think that it's faster to lay the power bomb as fast as possible so that the blocks get cleared out as fast as possible. But in this instance, the amount of extra lag it takes with the pirates on screen to explode, it's actually faster to delay the power bomb a little bit. And then lay the power bomb after the pirates are killed.
Sloaters, it's very nice fast pillars and not letting worst room in the game live up to its moniker. Very nicely done.
That jump at the top always gets me. It's not hard, but it looks so cool.
It does. And the ice beam there is very nice as well.
Same idea for this room as for the free fast pillars room. Just clearing out 2 of these pirates, going slightly slower just to be able to clear out a little bit of the lag. Massive amounts of lag, actually. Those 2 power bombs there can cost you seconds if you don't clear out the pirates. And Scotty going for the old route, old school mockball there, still going for the crumble shaft route though. Let's see if he hurt me and actually goes for the moonfall. Looks like he won't. Oh, he tried. He tried. I'll give him that. I want to say that's the hardest moonfall to pull off. That's certainly harder than the Spore Spawn moonfall. At least doing it optimally. Alright, Sloaters starting off the Ridley fight, going for a Doppler start here, trying to get 2 shots in basically simultaneously. Unfortunately being slightly early on the top shot there. And Scotty also with a really nice conic boost.
Ridley will take 20 shots with the beam combination they have. Slightly lower DPS than using supers, but they want to save those supers for Tori and not have to farm them up. Now we'll see if Sloaters picks up that extra E-tank, or if he says, you know what, I skipped the one I was planning on getting, I just won't get the 4th tank.
And Scotty going for the new round strat there. Showing off a little bit, I like that.
Gonna have to be a little bit careful with that energy there.
I'm really surprised he even went for that, because that's certainly more risky.
Yeah.
Ah, and Sloaters going for the wasteland speedball. Gets it, nice.
Scotty gets through amphitheater, no problem. Flips right through that last key hunter. One of the advantages of old route with that plasma beam allowing you to clip through enemies more easily.
Oh, Scotty.
Scotty.
Pausing there in panic. I cannot blame him. All right, he's. Okay.
God.
Yeah, this is fine. Scotty is an expert level professional. He has this. No issue whatsoever.
Just get through these space pirates.
Playing it nice and safe. I like that. Oh, as I say that, running into one. Okay. Got all the health drops there, but I don't think he's too mad about that.
Nah, his ammo's fine anyway.
Scotty creating all the lag in the world there. I love it. Alright, heading into the Ridley fight. You might think that's a little bit low of health. It probably is for this route, I don't know, but again, Scotty has all the new route and low percent experience. He has this fight 100% safe. There's no way he is gonna die here at all. Because Scotty knows how to play this well. Getting some interesting patterns here. Not getting too well with the pogo minute, but still not getting hit.
This isn't getting that left side pogo. Ridley says, I don't want to do that for you, because that makes your life easier. Because Ridley's a jerk.
Hmm. And Ridley should be dead about now. Yeah, Ridley's dead.
Yeah, it's gotta be by now. There we go.
There you go. Getting another last tail hit in. Yeah, with these tail hits, like... It's like minor things that decide if you get them or not. Like, Scotty wasn't spin jumping a lot of the times, or his shots weren't just at the right specific moment. It's like really minor things that can make him not turn around there. Like, it's kind of hard to do that in runs and always get it perfectly, but in retrospect, you can always kind of pinpoint something that you did wrong if you didn't get the perma pogo, because the perma pogo is technically 100% consistent. But just sometimes, if you're having a bad day, you cannot really seem to hit it. It's less of an RNG thing though, and I really like what Scotty's doing here. Well, actually, I don't see what. Wait, what is? Oh, he doesn't have. I thought he would.
Power bomb.
I thought he would farm the pirates for more health and ammo, but he just doesn't have a power bomb. That's.
And he knows he can get one in this next room, so he's gonna go over here.
Yeah, thankfully these violas have like a 100% drop chance. I'm surprised he only gets one. Oh, what? I really would have expected the second one as well.
Maybe he'll farm a few fireflies? Seems out of the way.
No, I mean,
out of the way.
Yeah, no, but I mean, it does save a nice little bit of time at the bottom of Red Key Undershaft. That's like really the only extra one you need it for, I guess. Which one is Mother Brain? Mother Brain is the one that's coming up on Sloater's screen in about like 5 minutes. Yep. A little less. Nah, way less than 5 minutes. More like 3.5.
And Sloater's practicing his horizontal bomb jumps.
We had such a nice debate about if it's called DBJ or HBJ the other day in Discord. And I think the agreement we had is that someone back in the days massively screwed up the naming, and now everybody's just confused about what it's actually at.
Well, they do kind of go horizontal and diagonal, so...
Alright. Scotty with a really nice hitbox there through Red Key Undershaft. Getting through nicely. Really only one more dangerous room here at 3 Musketeers, but with Plasma Beam you can play that really safe. Sloater's going for a nice room 1 group strat, gets really good drops out of it. Should be able to just YOLO room 3 and 4 really. Well, room 3 specifically, room 4 is always a grouping strat, so yeah, there you go, perfect ammo. Really good Tyrian. And Scotty, as expected, just playing it safe on these key hunters, not a bad choice, even getting some health out of it.
This is where not having those extra power bombs is going to hurt. He'll have to use regular bombs to get out of here. And if he doesn't pick up a power bomb, and I don't think he will, because it's not a high chance of it in this area, he'll have to use a little Morphball maze to get down instead of being able to just power bomb down to the Croc Speedway.
And Sloater's getting a nice D-boost off of the Rinka, only taking 10 damage there. Also getting good side hopper RNG. If he wouldn't have gotten that, he would have been hit for 30, for 40 total. Oh yeah, that's another point where this power bomb would have come in handy. Could have found one with the dragons, I guess. But yeah, since Lotus is only on 3 tanks and really wants to get this baby skip and not refill, getting hit as little as possible from these side hoppers in the pre-Metroid room is really important just to make Mother Brain at least a slight tad safe. But Sloater's getting there with only 10 damage and gets the skip, so really nice.
Very nicely done.
Gets the first try Zepska, nice and cleanly. So the reason why freezing these Rinkas there is so important, and why they keep not respawning for such a long time versus just like killing them with something like Spacer or missiles, is because the timer for them being frozen and for them to unfreeze is actually keeps running in the background while they are dead. And while this timer is still running, they cannot respawn. So killing them right after you freeze them that way prevents them from spawning for a very long time, basically for the amount of time it would take them to unfreeze, which is really nice and why it's so important to freeze kill them there.
One last difficult part for Sloaters. He needs to get 20 shots here.
Really good fight so far, not really missing any opportunity to hit a shot. Didn't miss a single charge shot, yeah. But he's good.
It looks like he's good to go. Scotty also skipping the ship. His super count's a little bit low, but he should be able to with the Metroids.
You know, Scotty could still lose. He could, like, get lost in the escape and not find the extrants. That's unlikely. Yeah, sorry, Sloaters, yeah. It's unlikely, but we'll see about that. But Sloaters, apparently, according to his own statement, is too cosmic brain to lose now, so alright, I'll just let that speak for itself.
I don't see Sloaters going and saving the animals.
You know, I do.
Well, we'll see. Oh, you do?
Yeah, I actually, even though Sloaters was mad at me in chat all the time for no reason, I think he actually will. Because he's a good human being.
We'll see in a second.
Yeah. Scotty with a nice G4 moonfall.
Unfortunately for Scotty, that's not going to be enough to catch him up. Unless he spends a lot
yeah, that moonfall is not gonna make up all that time loss. I'm sorry, Scotty.
Actually, it's a good question. Do the Link to the Past and the Super Metroid speedrunners own like 99% of this nest in circulation still?
That is probably accurate.
It may be.
Yeah, other SNES games are completely overrated. I cannot understand anyone who runs other SNES games.
Well, Super Mario World is fun to play. You haven't played Super Mario World. That's a fun game.
Well, I was mostly sarcastic because I'm actually speedrunning every SNES games. That's.
Oh, that's right. Yep. Chrono Trigger is also a SNES game.
Yeah, you wouldn't believe it, but there was actually a release before the Steam version. Now, some people are probably gonna destroy me for that statement. So that was a really nice behemoth spark there. It took like no setup time. That was about optimal.
And here we go. Where's he going?
Dang.
Skipping right past. Feels
Sloaters,
bad.
you're disappointing me. There we go. Finishing. I don't have SRL up here.
Okay, official SRL time of 45:38. GG to Sloaters.
GG. Scotty actually took a little bit more damage out of the big side hopper room. So he only has 59 health now, coming up on Mother Brain. Gets the second last move off the game.
Yeah, Scotty should be getting out of here for a pretty good time. Except those missiles he needs to refill.
Wait, what? How did I miss this horrible... God, I'm sorry, Scotty.
Yeah, I missed the missile count there. Not good.
Thankfully realizing it though, not soft blocking.
Yeah, because if he had gone in through the Zevs, he's not getting back out, and he wouldn't have had enough missiles to do it.
And it really shows that he doesn't need this extra health. Alright. Right, he gets another shot at the second moonfall of the game. Second last moonfall of the game. Can get it twice, and he gets it twice.
Okay. So to answer the question, the Sloaters will play the winner of Two Cat and Carlito. That match has not been scheduled yet, so I don't know how long it'll be until we figure that out.
Oh, that's going to be an interesting one. Alright. Scotty now on Mother Brain 1. And gets done nicely.
And there he is. How you doing, Sloaters?
Hey, Sloaters, good job.
Hey guys, thank you.
How did you feel about this run?
I was feeling really good at the start, and then like right after Fan 2, and I just like couldn't short charge to save my life, and I was getting kind of frustrated. But overall, I can't complain about the 45, so I think it went pretty well.
So, I think one question we all kind of had when you mentioned that in chat, what was up with that crate tank?
Yeah, I felt comfortable getting it for like some safety. I thought I would still be okay to like win with that, but I just like went into autopilot mode and kind of forgot I was like doing a race. And then I heard, like, I was listening to you guys, and I heard you mention. I was like, "Oh wait, I didn't grab that."
Well, thanks a lot for telling us live during the commentary.
Yeah, did you even consider getting one of the other E-tanks, like the one after Ridley, at that point?
No, really. The only super scary part is like Dragon. So, and like you guys said, like Ridley was like the only, like really tank you could get after that doesn't waste a ton of time. So
speaking about that, I didn't count, but that what was that, like 8 swoops?
It was
like
a lot of swoops.
that was a ridiculous fight. Like holy moly, yeah. The patterns you got there was.
Like I was already upset because I'm like, all right, I blew this opener. Like this is gonna be a really long fight, and then she just kept swooping. I was like, oh my god.
I think you did nice for what you got in the end. Like the few sparks that you did were nicely positioned. It was like a clean fight, but like, yeah, the opener and just the amount of bad RNG you got there was interesting. But you got the first try spike suit, so it's always nice some showing off there.
Yeah.
But yeah,
looks
congrats.
Like congrats. Looks like you'll be playing the winner of Two Cat and Carlito. What do you think about that?
They're both really good runners. I mean, everyone I think knows who Two Cat is. He's like number 4 or 5 on any percent right now. So it's like And Carlito's really good too. I think he is a 46 now. So I mean, it's going to be a tough one to win either way.
So I know we've talked about this before. At any point, you're going to break out the new route?
Well, it really, for me, it's dependent on the opponent. Everyone I've played so far has like done old route, or at least done it like in my race. Well, except Toasty, he kind of did something else. But I think probably the rest of my opponents will probably do new route. So from here on out, I'll probably be doing new route in the races.
I am more than looking forward to that.
That'll be fun to watch.
Well, but yeah. Good luck for moving on the tournament, Sloaters. Looking forward to more. And thanks for joining us in commentary.
Thank you. I'm coming up after you guys to do the next match. I'll just go hang out in the setup channel. Feel free. But thank you guys for doing the commentary. I was listening as always. It was very good. So thank you.
Thank you. Alright, and... he's going for it. Okay, so this Shine Spark that he's going to do now, out of the... So you can do a Shine Spark there, Moonfall down, and then Shine Spark up, and it doesn't save time, and it's ridiculously hard to go for. But it's cool. I like how he went for that.
Well, see if he does the Shine... Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. This Shine Spark here, I've only ever seen Scotty do it. It's pretty cool. A little wrinkle on the Behemoth Spark.
Behemoth Spark 2.0, right there.
Yeah, there you go.
Alright, and Scotty finishing this off the right way. Going out of this tournament with style. That's the way you're supposed to go.
We love you, Scotty.
Yeah, we do. I think he almost got stuck in that door there. That much from shit. Alright, and Scotty coming up on the finish line.
And finishing with an official SRL time of 52:21. GG for Scotty.
GG. So yeah, that Scotty is unfortunately out of the tournament, but he made it all the way into the brackets. Even got past the first round. Even made it past the first round of the brackets. So really good job.
Very good.
And congrats on making it so far into the tournament.
And shout outs to to doing the 98% run.
Mm-hmm. So Tracy, since you have that beautiful spreadsheet up, why don't you tell us about more of the awesome races coming up soon?
Well, we have a whole lot going on. Actually, today is a really good day for Super Metroid. We have 2 more races coming up. Slaughter's already alluded to one of them. You will be seeing Feral versus Lynx Unlimited right now on this very channel. So as us older people like to say, don't change that dial. Stick around right here. And that should be I believe that's going to be a good new route race. So that should be awesome to watch. And then at 10 o'clock Eastern Time, we have Kip versus Richmond 3MM. I also think that may be a new route race too. I'm not sure what Rich does. I know Kip will be doing new route. And then at midnight, we have one of our last pre-round of 32 races between the Toaster and Cashbot. Oh, looks like we just got a new one scheduled at the 8 a.m. hour. We have Robotallion versus Leodox, and that's tomorrow morning. So I like to say we used to have breakfast at Wimbledon when I was a kid, so how about some breakfast with Super Metroid? And then on Saturday we have a 4-way race between Galmaz and Timon, and in a round of 32 race, and the very last pre-round race between 93 and Galen 83. And that'll be at 3 p.m. Eastern on Saturday. But
sorry.
You want to keep check those listings, because more and more races will be scheduled as we go along. There's plenty of races yet to be scheduled.
Also, personal recommendation: check out that Timon versus Galamos match. It's going to be a 100% German match. So that's going to be pretty hype.
Yeah, the Texan German.
Right. Make sure to... Yeah, we're actually going to play the PAL version, the German PAL version in that race. If you're looking forward to that, if you want to see some sofortige Evakuierung der Raumstation in a race, then there you go. That's the one you want to look forward to. While you're at it, make sure to follow the runners. They're both pretty cool guys. Have been doing a lot of stuff with both, so yeah. Give them a follow.
I should also mention... tomorrow, are we sure that tomorrow is going to be the RBO weekly? Because we're going to have a couple weekly races at 3 Eastern and 11 Eastern, and
I haven't heard any opposite of it not being RBO, so I better hope it's RBO, because I want to race RBO. But yeah, if you want to check out some RBO or community races tomorrow on Speed Gaming, 3 p.m. and 11 p.m.
So my favorite non-randomizer category being to watch some RBO. So
Toasty is going to join, I'm going to join, Elminster is going to join. Everyone else in chat who has ever done at least one RBO run is going to join. I heard Zany is also going to join.
Oh,
so.
Zany, good to see his moon dance strat. That'll be fun.
Yeah, that will be awesome to watch. But yeah, I think we are done here. We're going to give it over to Gala and Sloaters for the next race. So keep watching. An
excellent commentary team coming up to take over for us.
Alright, yeah. We won't be missed with these two following up. Still, thanks a lot for commentating with me, Tracy. Sorry again I was late. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, absolutely. And enjoy the next race.